In an age ruled by war, one name would reshape the fate of Jerusalem: Saladin. The Middle East was divided, powerful kingdoms competing, while Jerusalem remained at the heart of the struggle. Born in Tikrit around 1138, Yusuf ibn Ayyub began life far from the throne that awaited him.
Under Nur al-Din, Saladin entered a world where leadership meant patience, discipline, and survival. Egypt would become the turning point, giving the young commander a stage far larger than he expected.
In Cairo, Saladin's influence grew rapidly, transforming a soldier into a statesman with enormous responsibility.
By 1171, Saladin had transformed Egypt's political order, placing its wealth behind his growing power. Power now had a name: Saladin, ruler of Egypt, and increasingly, a force across Syria. Through campaigns and diplomacy, he began bringing rival Muslim territories under a single political vision. Across the Levant, Crusader strongholds guarded the roads to Jerusalem, and the struggle was becoming unavoidable.
By 1187, years of preparation had created a confrontation neither side could easily escape.
The Crusader army marched toward Tiberias, but the summer heat was becoming an enemy of its own. At Hattin, water became more valuable than gold, and Saladin understood exactly how to exploit the terrain. Mounted archers struck, withdrew, and struck again, slowly exhausting the army Saladin had drawn into the hills.
Smoke, heat, and thirst shattered morale, turning the battlefield into a place of desperation.
On July 4th, 1187, the Crusader army broke, and Saladin achieved his greatest military victory. Among the prisoners were powerful leaders, and the victory opened the road toward Jerusalem. Fortress after fortress fell, and the balance of power in the Holy Land changed with astonishing speed. Ahead stood Jerusalem, the city that had shaped generations of faith, war, memory, and sacrifice. In September 1187, Saladin's army surrounded Jerusalem, and the city's defenders faced an impossible choice. Rather than destroy the city, Saladin negotiated, offering terms for surrender and protection. The walls could not hold forever, and Jerusalem's defenders eventually agreed to surrender. On October 2nd, 1187, Jerusalem passed into Saladin's hands after nearly 9 decades of Crusader rule. His victory was enormous, but the story of Saladin would become more complicated than conquest alone. Jerusalem's fall shocked Europe, and a new crusade was launched to take the city back. Among those who came was Richard of England, the warrior king later known as the Lionheart. At Acre, the Third Crusade gained momentum, and the struggle became a war of endurance. At Arsuf, Richard won a major battlefield victory, proving that Saladin's army could still be challenged. Though they never fought face-to-face, Saladin and Richard became legendary rivals through battle, strategy, and negotiation.
Richard reached the region, but Jerusalem remained beyond his grasp, protected by Saladin's strategy and resources. After years of war, diplomacy achieved what armies could not. A settlement neither side had fully won. The 1192 settlement left Jerusalem under Saladin's control, while allowing Christian pilgrims access to the Holy City. Behind the battlefield legend was a ruler, remembered for discipline, faith, generosity, and personal simplicity. After years of war, Saladin returned to Damascus, carrying the weight of victory, loss, and an unfinished legacy.
On March 4th, 1193, Saladin's remarkable life came to an end in Damascus, leaving a legacy far greater than his possessions. Saladin conquered a city, but history remembers the man. If this story moved you, react Hub and discover the legends history left behind.